When I first started in the gym, I went 3 to 4 times a week, 1 to 2 hours a day. Then I started going 6 to 7 days a week. I'd lift weights at the gym, go home and work out again. And on top of that, I'd run and train martial arts several times a week. I was the most consistent I'd ever been, but eventually I burned out. Not once, but more times than I can remember. This is the delusion of how to achieve your goals fast. We're told that in order to achieve our goals, we must wake up early and grind. Keep grinding even if it's hard. Work hard and you'll become successful. And logically it makes sense that if you do more, you get more results. But it's not always the case. And on the other hand, many people also want to achieve a muscular body, but they can't get themselves to be consistent in the gym. I get it, it's hard. Finding motivation is not easy. And also after a long day at work, having to find the mental energy to work out is a challenge. But with achieving any goals, the only option is to stop going down the same path that gets you little to no results. Understand that there are 2 paths to achieving any goal. Technically, there's more, but stick with me. The path you choose to go down is the one you've been shown. And one thing most people are worried about, including yourself, is that if you don't do enough, then you just won't see results. And I don't blame you. But successful people aren't worried about this because they understand it's not about what you do or how long you do it for. It's how you do it, period. If you want to achieve anything faster than 99% of people, you need to first understand the one path mindset. Say in fitness, path A is to work out 60 minutes a day, every day. Path B is to work out 10 minutes a day, every day. And yes, assuming you're consistent on either path, over time they lead to the same goal. But here's the difference. Going down path A, chances are you see this big mountain that you must climb in order to see even the slightest result. It feels hard. Path B, chances are you see a set of stairs. From the bottom, you can see the top. Or in other words, from the starting point, you can see the goal. It feels a lot more achievable. And one of these paths is more likely to result in achieving your goals over time compared to the other. Now, I'm not talking about people who can work 100-hour weeks and survive off sleeping 4 hours a night. That's insane. I'm talking about the average Joe like you and I. And most guys won't experience this, that when you achieve your goals, you build unshakable confidence. If you work out and you see results in the mirror, this reinforces the belief in your ability to achieve more. It's how you become motivated to keep going and to strive for bigger and better goals. In other words, choose a path that actually allows you to be consistent, and only then will you achieve your goals fast. And that is it. It's that simple. Here's the 5S method to achieving anything faster than 99% of people. Step number 1, set. When I first joined the gym, I had no idea what I wanted to achieve. I honestly just went for the sake of going. At the time, I didn't realize the importance of knowing or having a goal. My brother literally dragged me to the gym, kind of like hopping into your car and not knowing where you're going and how to get there. It's no different to life. If you're unsure about what you want, I encourage you to do this 2-minute exercise. First, list out everything you don't want, and then think about and write down the opposite. For example, if you don't want to be overweight, the opposite is to build a lean, muscular body. If you don't want to live a short life, the opposite is to live a long, healthy, and capable life. And if you don't want to work 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, you don't have to. The opposite is to make money doing what you love or something you're truly passionate about. So step number 1 is to set a goal. Step number 2, specify. If you can spend 2 hours a day mindlessly scrolling through social, then you can spend 2 minutes a day to get you 1 step closer to your goals. Tiny actions lead to insane results over time. People often make the mistake of going down path A, like setting themselves a goal of practicing a new skill 60 minutes a day, every day, or reading 3 books a week. And this often leads to feeling overworked. Yes, it can be done, but not everyone has the mental energy, especially if you're working 40-hour weeks. If you've ever tried setting the bar high from the get-go, you would have experienced burnout and want to quit soon after, which then reinforces the idea that you're not good enough and that you're a failure. Instead, you want to break your goal into tiny or micro steps. Say with fitness, the next step might be as simple as putting on your workout clothes or starting with 1 rep. And you can stop when you want, but chances are you won't stop there. You'll take the next step and then the next step. The goal is to make it simple, easy, and enticing. So step number 2 is to specify the next micro step. Step number 3, schedule. We've all asked this question. What's the best time to work out? Work out after work? Skip. Work out after dinner? Skip. Work out on the weekend? Skip. More often than not, doing it first thing in the morning is the most guaranteed way of actually doing the things you know you need to do, whether it be journaling, meditation, doing the laundry. Wake up, do the thing you need to do, and then call it a day if you want. But you can make excuses like, I start work early, I'm not a morning person, I can't work out on an empty stomach. You need to stop making excuses, because if you can't get it done, do it first thing in the morning and then go about your day with ease. And thank me later. So step number 3 is schedule an appropriate time. Step number 4, Scribe. We all want to see progress, we want it fast, and we want it now. But one workout won't change your life, neither will 10 or 1,000. In other words, you won't notice any progress in the short term, but there is a simple fix. And this can often be enough to motivate you to sleep, wake up, and do it all over again. Simply track your actions or habits. For example, with meditation, simply track the days you meditate. With lifting weights, track the weights you lift, the number of reps and sets. And with learning a new skill, track the days you practice and what you learn on those days. Of course, the amount of details you record is up to you. By doing this, you'll feel a sense of progress, even if you don't see it. It also encourages you to take action tomorrow and improve. It's like if you were to take a mirror selfie every day and you saw even the slightest progress. You'd naturally feel like you want to keep lifting weights. But oftentimes we don't see this, so it makes sense to scribe or document your progress. And that's step number 4. Step number 5, strategize. A goal with no plan is just a dream. Without a plan, chances are you're going to rock up at the gym with binoculars and cargo pants. You're going to feel lost. Not only will your body reflect that, but you'll also look a little crazy. I'm not saying you need to have an entire plan in place for the next 12 months, but it does pay to know what you're doing tomorrow. It could be as simple as knowing what exercises you're going to do or how long you aim to run tomorrow, or as complex as knowing the weight and the number of reps and sets you should aim for. So step number 5 is to strategize your next plan. The act of consistency is the commitment to embrace inconsistent results. A powerful and insightful quote from the man himself, Dan Coe. Understand that what you do today will lead you either closer or further away from your goals. Your accumulated actions over time will then lead to massive results. Last but not least, consistency trumps perfection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to receive practical and valuable insights direct to your inbox on how to transform your body, health and mind without having to spend hours in the gym, kitchen and battling negative thoughts, links below to subscribe to my newsletter for the written version and here on YouTube for the video version, or both, so you don't miss out. Bye. Testing.